Well guys, here we are about to hit 2 years since we got that faithful State of Decay 3 trailer, which is insane when you think about it considering how much information has come out since, which is hardly none. But despite that, are we finally about to get our first official announcement since almost 2 years ago? Something interesting has come up and I think you guys want to hear about it. Also, according to a director working on State of Decay 3, there is some truly groundbreaking work being done with the game. Guys, we have lots to talk about in this video. Thumbs up for the algorithm so YouTube can find more survivors out there to join our fast growing community. So recently Xbox has announced that they have a June games showcase. This has been confirmed for Sunday, June 12th, and that's only some weeks away. But one interesting note that has developed is that apparently most every Xbox studio has submitted content for this showcase. And I'm sure we'll hear about games from studios like Bethesda and such. But obviously, sitting here now almost 2 years later, are we about to hear some form of news, even if it's just another CGI trailer of State of Decay 3? And I mean, honestly, you would think it's about time. Sadly though, as of today's date right now, there has been multiple confirmations that State of Decay 3 is still very much in pre-production. Yes, even close to 2 years later. This was confirmed via an article about a month ago when some stuff went down, but it was also confirmed to myself on this channel from a current game designer that is working on State of Decay 3 right now. Take a listen to what he had to say just a few months ago.
Yeah, Sunny Games. Yes, Sunny Games. State of Decay 3 is still in pre-production. We're taking our time with it. You know, we're not in a massive rush to just get the game out on shelves. You know, State of Decay 2 is still going strong, and we really want to sort of, you know, take our time and figure out how to do it right. So yeah, it's still in pre-production. And which is why I keep telling people, you know, don't make, you know, the release of State of Decay 3 sort of the thing that you build your whole life around, because, you know, we can't promise when that's going to be. We're working on it in the background, and at the same time, we're coming up with more ways to make State of Decay 2 more fun and keep that game going. So, you know, there's a lot going on over here, but yeah, we're taking our time.
So there you have it, guys. The truth is, State of Decay 3 looks like it's still very far away from being completed and sent out for us to play, but I feel it's reasonable to think that we could potentially see something at this June showcase, even if it's just another trailer with no gameplay like we got years ago. Again, this is still pure speculation on my end, and whether we do see an appearance for State of Decay 3 in any fashion, well, my guess is going to end up being as good as your guess. But what I really think is kind of going on with all this, and the fact that the game is still in pre-production so many years later, well, Xbox, in my opinion, is really giving Undead Labs a lot of rope. One reason I think that is, take a look at what current Simon Schur at Undead Labs, who is the animation director, had to say about a job listing regarding a senior technical animator. This was just weeks ago. He writes, Undead Lab Orlando is ramping up, and this posting is ideally someone who wants to be in Orlando. However, we have studios in Champaign, Illinois, Seattle, Washington. We are building a dream team and doing some truly breakthrough work with animation. That's the key right there. Come join the XGS family and our incredible team and help us set a new bar for quality and innovation in Unreal 5. And wow, guys, according to Simon, some breakthrough work with animation. Obviously, we're assuming that this is going to translate to State of Decay 3 and its future gameplay. And let's face it, we have really yet to see the power of what Unreal 5 can do and what that's going to look like with next-gen consoles. And it looks to me, honestly, Xbox is going all in with State of Decay 3. You couple the fact that there has been lots of job postings over the year that I've been paying attention to it in regards to State of Decay 3, and honestly, the team itself at Undead Labs has just gotten a lot bigger, and I mean much bigger. And my conclusion to all this is that they're hoping to really set the bar really high for this newest game, really pushing the limits of what Undead Labs can do here going forward. And you got to remember, this was once a little indie team, but now it has been bought up by Microsoft, and they are using State of Decay 3 as a big draw to the Xbox ecosystem, whether that is for people to buy a new Xbox console or for people to sign up through Game Pass. This game is set to be massive. So in my mind, if we do see anything this June at the Xbox showcase, and that is a big if, more than likely we won't see any gameplay, but it's going to be another trailer like we saw in the past. But my ultimate guess is we might have to wait until this time next year for us to finally see a little bit behind the curtain, for them to pull that curtain just a little bit back, But either way, if this new trailer or new information does come, I'm going to be excited, and you guys want to stay tuned to this channel so we break it all down. If you guys want to hear more about what's going on with State of Decay 3, make sure you click the video on the top left.